Hi, it's Janara and we go on with word problems. Mark and Kevin own 1/4 and 1/3 of the books on a shelf respectively. Lori owns the rest of the books. If Kevin owns 9 more books than Mark, how many books does Lori own? We should understand firstly that we have 3 boys, Mark, Kevin and Lori. Let's write it, Mark, Kevin and Lori. And let's say total books is X. 1/4 of the total books will be 1/4x for Mark, 1/3x for Kevin, and we can find for Lori because they say Lori owns the rest. It will be x minus 1/4x minus 1/3x. And let's find common denominator. It is 12. We can write it 12x over 12 minus, this will be 3x over 12 minus 4x over 12. When we subtract it, we have 5x over 12. So we found Lori's has 5/12x books. And if Kevin owns 9 more books than Mark, this is our equation. To equalize it, we should subtract 9 from Kevin because he has more. But to equalize, we subtract 9 and equalize to Mark. Kevin has 1/3x books minus 9 equals to 1/4x. Let's take 1/4 to the left side and 9 to the right side. We have 1/3x minus 1/4x equals to 9. We change the sign. 12, again common denominator. We have 4x minus 3x over 12 is 9. And then we have x over 12 is 9. And x equals to 108. Total we have 108 books. The question is, how many books does Lori own? We just substitute. We know that he has 5/12x. Instead of x, just substitute 108. 5 times 108 over 12. This one cancel. We have 9. 9 times 5 is 45 books. This is Lori. He has 45. A group of friends wants to split the cost of renting a cabin equally. If each friend pays $130, they will have $10 too much. If each friend pays $120, they will have $50 too little. How much does it cost to rent the cabin? We don't know how many friends, and we also need to find the cost. But firstly, let's write cost, just C. And from this sentence, if each friend pays $180, they will have $10 too much. And let's say we have X friends, X number of friends. We will have 130x, they will pay each, and minus 10 because $10 is too much, is extra, like we don't need it. For example, if cost is $40, but when you have $50, which is $10 more, you subtract 10 and equalize to the cost. You have $10 more. That's why we subtract it. And for second equation, if each friend pays $120, they will have $50 too little. Also, the same cost, 120x, they will pay. For example, 10 people, they will pay 1,200. And also they have $50 too little. So they should add $50 more to cover the cost. And it is the same cost, that's why we equalize these two. These two, we can equalize it. 130x minus 10 equals to 120x plus 50. Then we take 120x to the left side. We change the sign. And 10 we take to the right side. 10x equals to 60, so x is 6. We have 6 people. But the question is cost. You can substitute x to this equation or to this, doesn't matter. Let's substitute to second. 120 times 6 plus 50. 720 plus 50 will be $770. This is the answer. Of the 200 jelly beans in a jar, 70% are green and the rest are red. How many green jelly beans must be removed so that 60% of the remaining jelly beans are green? Let's firstly understand how many jelly beans are green and how many are red. 200. 70% of 200 will be, we multiply by 70 and divide by 100. These two zeros cancel. 2 times 70 will be 140. So 140 jelly beans are green and the rest are red. Let's write proportion for the second sentence because they say 60% of these jelly beans should be green. Please don't forget when you subtract, let's say, x number of jelly beans will be subtracted. We should subtract x. And when you subtract from here, you should also subtract from the total number of jelly beans because it will be less. It will be less by x. So total will be 200 minus x. And it is 100%. It will be less. And 140 minus x should be 60%. So here we should subtract x, and here we also subtract x because we have less jelly beans. And this part should be 60% of what we have. We can do cross product. 200 minus x times 60 should be equal to 140 minus x times 100. Let's cancel this 0 and also we can simplify by 2. Here will be 3. By 2 will be 5. So we have 200 minus x times 3 equals to 140 minus x times 5. Let's open the brackets. We have 600 minus 3x equals to 700 minus 5x. Let's take 5x to the left side and we will have 5x minus 3x equals to 700 minus 600. This is 2x equals to 100, so x is 50. This is the answer. We should take 50 jelly beans, 50 green jelly beans, and then it will be 60% of all the jelly beans.